right? When I didn't have that pressure of having to be somewhere or having to support something, and I had that little bit of a safety net that my former
Mm-hmm.
employer gave me from a severance package, it
Yeah.
really allowed me to do all the things that were super important, but still stay in it. So I got super
Mm.
healthy. I started thinking about what I ate. I was in the gym for so many hours a day, and
Nice.
I got what I call my meds all sorted out. You and I think, were part of a keynote speaker that said some of the most important things that you do in your day to day is take your meds. It's
Mm.
meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep. And
Yes.
if you take your meds every single day, the things that are going on up here
Yes.
just stay in such a clean state, right? So I
True.
was able to really take my meds every day, which has put me into this moment of clarity that once I finally got out of my exercise routine, I had some good food in me, I would sit down every single day for 2 hours and still stay in the fight to try and find the next job. Every single
Nice.
day, I dedicated 2 hours to doing research, to doing LinkedIn, to applying to jobs and reaching out to my network. And the thing that I would tell anybody, whether you're 24 or 55, and I've stolen this quote from somebody else, but your net worth is your network. So
Yes.
no matter who you are, if you find yourself in that situation, the number one thing that you can be doing is start reaching out to your network, start
Yes.
leveraging your network, right? So that was the thing that ultimately allowed me to have a couple different choices as to what I wanted to go then do next. The other
Yeah.
thing that I felt was super important was as I walked through every single day, I tried to figure out like, great, I'm not contributing the ways that I would normally contribute. So what are the other things that I can do,
Mm.
especially for my partner, my wife? So I really got into cooking. Like I love to cook, but it was the other thing that I said, you know what? I have this free time. I would love to go ahead and make a dish that actually takes me 90 minutes because I've never
Yeah.
had 90 minutes before. So I really finally took the time to like revel in the opportunity of
Yes.
now that you're out of this grind, what are the things that you want to go do? And man, I feel like I took super great advantage of the 8 weeks that I got to the point where going back to work was really hard. It was really hard because I love the person that I became. I took
Yeah.
that opportunity to become the best version of myself. And now that I have that 9 to 5 back in there, I make sure that that muscle that I built in those 8 weeks that I was off, I still find time to prioritize getting to the gym, eating healthier,
Mm.
cutting out sugar, cooking meals, being present at the dinner table, being present after dinner. And one of
Yeah.
the things that really made me appreciate was the things that we do are really important, but they can and it's okay for them to be important 9 to 5. And whatever you want to do
Mm.
after 5, whether that be something entrepreneurial, something that you hold dear, one of your passions, make room for those things. Because as you make room for those things, man, you show up better in your 9 to 5 every single way.
Yes. True. True.
That's it.
I think I cannot agree more on this because I know this adds a lot of value. There's a lot of data research being backed up, right? Like if you work out well, if you sleep well, you wake up with a whole new set of energy because when you work out, it's not only you building your muscles, but also it's your memory, your brain, everything. Like there are new synapses being formed, new neural pathways for you to be able to make new connections and talk more intelligently
Yeah.
because then you're prioritizing stuff. And I think that that's beautiful what you just mentioned.